Hello, buddy. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's topic is the market is saturated. The market is saturated. And so I'll wait for Facebook to go out there and share the video with everyone. Let them know that I'm doing it. Please say hello when you jump on here. And we'll get started in just a few. I always like allowing Mr. Mark Zuckerberg and his group to get my video out there to everyone. Thank you, Facebook. And so here we go. Throw caution to the wind. Thanks, Bill. Hi, Craig. How are you? Hi, Angela. Great to have you on here. And we'll get started just in a little bit. Let's see, new comments. Okay. Hi, John. How are you? Great day to you guys. Really appreciate you guys getting on here. Really makes it awesome. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Great, great, great. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, the title for today is The Market is Saturated. The market is saturated. Now, this is going to go with the other videos that I've been covering for a few days called Objections. And I just thought I would throw this one out here because it's pretty interesting. You know, I showed this in a whole different video, which is the cash flow quadrant. And a lot of people always wonder where those thoughts came from, right? And all of us, you know, we're employees and mostly we're consumers. So hi, Isabel. Hi, Darlene. Hey, my lovely wife, Nicholas, Pat, Margaret, Kai. Thank you so much, you guys. And so, you know, a lot of people, they'll say this, and I'll share with you really quickly. They'll go, oh my God, you know, I'll give you one product that we have right now, which is called CBD. So CBD, you know, everyone's going, oh my God, you know, I'm getting into the market and now CBD is sold everywhere. Now, here's the funny thing. I've made a majority of my income in other companies with products that everyone had. In my previous company, we sold coffee. Do you know anywhere you can get coffee? How many different brands of coffee are there? You know what I mean? You get free coffee when you're waiting to get your car worked on, or maybe, you know, in different waiting rooms. It's like there's coffee everywhere. But yet, a company can make billions and billions of dollars because the market is just so huge. But when we are employee-minded and consumer-minded, we have a tendency of thinking if it's everywhere, and here's another thought, if it's less expensive, then guess what? It's saturated. I can't market this. The industry or the market's saturated. Well, first point is one of the best stories I love telling about all the time is religion. All right? And if you look at religion and you go on Google and you put these stats in, you just put these stats in. How many Christians is there? How many Muslims is there? How many Buddhists are out there? You're going to find something very interesting, that most religions might have close to 1 billion people, but yet there's 7 billion people in the world. So when you see that even if there was 2 billion and one religion, and by the way, they're offering something that's free, right? That everyone should want and need according to them. Why is it that 4 billion people are not converted? And so I just love that story because people are like, this is saturated. Another cool story I love sharing with everyone is, do you notice that how many people, and you can put a number in here if you're here or in the replay, you know, how many TVs do you own? How many TVs do you own? And, you know, let's say it's 1, 2, 3, whatever, you know. Why is it that every year around Thanksgiving with, you know, Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all these other sales, why is everyone still selling televisions? It's called an upgrade. It's called an upgrade. And so that's the same reason that I have a new computer. That's the same reason I have a new phone. That's the same reason I have a new car. That's why I got a new watch. You see what I mean? So it's crazy that funny, I just gave another example, didn't I? You know, how many people already know that you have a clock on your phone, right? And there's a lot of companies out there that sell watches, but yet Apple comes out and sells a watch, and doesn't everyone already have a clock? The reason that I bring this up is when people think of things, it's because of their programming. It's because of their employee consumer mentality. And they don't realize how their brain is programmed that way. So it doesn't make a difference who came out with a new phone or a new watch or a new product. What happens is two things. One is once that product really starts growing, then if there's a lot of money in it, then a lot of people are going to get in it. So, you know, when we came out with CBD and all of a sudden the business exploded and you know, MDC and Josh Wagle broke records, you know, 2 years in a row for their growth from 10 million to 175, 185 million, then everyone's marketing CBD. But then you got people that are also selling it at grocery stores, smoke shops, you know, pharmacies, everywhere. Why? Because the industry is huge. But the one thing that you need to always understand is that if you got a small sliver of that customer base, just a small sliver, then I'll do another video on price. But people get these thoughts in their mind, and again, thoughts are things. And people say it's, you know, this business is saturated. Like, you know, people are always going to be looking for money. We're talking about one product. But what about, you know, how many nutrition products are there out there? How many cosmetic products are there out there? Golly, I mean, you just can go on and on. How many business opportunities are there available out there? And so one of the things that you got to get your head around is you can create anything. You know, you were created to create. And it's based on your abilities to talk to those that have ears to hear, to build a market of loyal, satisfied affiliates and customers that you get to make an effort off of. So it's like mentality, again, that you just got to switch. And I'll leave you with this. I love this example all the time. I learned this from my mentors as well. But it's pretty interesting how we can buy something that we know is very, very unique. Like, say, a model of a car. Maybe it's our favorite car. And then we also say we wanted a certain color. And so we get that color of that car, and that makes us unique. Why is it that as soon as you get that car and you start driving around, you start seeing the exact car with the exact same color? There's something in our mind that is like, all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. There's a part of our mind, the reticular part of our mind, that once we see something and become aware of something, it's forever changed. Forever changed. And so it's pretty amazing that you go, oh my God, this would be a perfect industry. But then when you get in, you notice that everyone's in this industry. No, they're not. And if you're focused on a product, then everyone's got those products. And how can I compete if everyone's got the product? See, that's you making up a bunch of little stinking thinking that's not true. That's not true. There's still women in Mary Kay making millions and millions of dollars. There's still ladies in Tupperware making millions and millions of dollars. There's still people in Amway making millions and millions and millions of dollars. I love saying this. It's like they just didn't get the memo. See, they didn't get the memo that that can happen for them. So they're like me. I didn't get the memo. I didn't know about this industry. I got involved. I knew a guy that showed me. He showed me his check. It was $62,000. And I needed to make money right now. And so I followed what he said, but I kept running into people every day, all day, that was in this category. And they would say all these objections that we've been handling. I don't have any time. I don't have any money. I don't have any friends. The market's saturated. It's like they have programming in their head that is really, really not true. So they will continue to sell televisions every year around Thanksgiving and Christmas and all these sales. Why? Because everyone's still buying televisions. And so I hope that helped you. For those of you that need a different perspective or a what it called a paradigm shift with your thought on saturation, it's just something that uneducated, unaware people say. Like a lot of other ones that we'll cover. It's like, well, I don't want to get involved in your business because I'll have to pay more in taxes. Really? I want to pay tens of millions of dollars in taxes. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? It's like, come on. It's like, so I give them half and I got the other, tens of millions. It's like people are funny. And people will always do people things, and people will always think people thoughts. So don't get mad at them. Just say, wow, I had some questions like that when I first got in. And I know how you feel. But this is what I found. Let me share you a video with my business partner, and he can really, really share with you how he had those same thoughts, and now he doesn't. And now he's got an incredible lifestyle with unlimited income potential and helping people and making a huge impact and changes on a lot of people's lives and having time and freedom, living an incredible lifestyle that every one of you deserve. So with that, I'm going to let you go. Take care. God bless. And I love and appreciate you. Please share this video with others. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.